Hello guys, and now in this video, we will discuss about factoring. Factoring. To solve the quadratic equation by factoring, first transform the given equation to the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Then, factor the left member of the equation. The third, equate to 0 each factor that contains the variable 0. Then solve each resulting equation. And last, check in the original equation. Example number 1, we have x squared minus 6x equals negative 8. So first, we will transform this equation into standard form. So we have x squared minus 6x plus 8 equals 0. Then factor this equation. So we have x minus 4 times x minus 2 equals 0. After that, equate these factors. So we have x minus 4 equals 0 and x minus 2 equals 0. Then, solve each resulting equation. So we have x equals 4 and x equals 2. Then, let's check in the original equation. So we have x squared minus 6x equals negative 8. So if our x is equals 4, so let's substitute. So we have 4 squared minus 6 times 4 equals negative 8. So we have 16 minus 24 equals negative 8. And 16 minus 4, so we have negative 8 and equals negative 8. Then, if our x is equals 2, so we have x squared minus 6x equals negative 8. Then, substitute the value of x, which is 2. So we have 2 squared minus 6 times 2 equals negative 8. Then 2 times 2, we have 4 minus 6 times 2, we have 12 equals negative 8. And 4 minus 12, so we have negative 8 equals negative 8. Example number 2, we have quantity of x plus 2 to the power of 2 equals 9. So, first we will square this binomial. So, we have x plus 2 times x plus 2 equals 9. After that, we will use FOIL method. So, substitute this into this group. So, we have x times x, we have x squared. X times 2, we have positive 2x. And 2 times x, we have positive 2x. And 2 times 2, we have positive 4 equals 9. Then, combine like terms, we have x squared. 2x plus 2x, we have 4x plus 4 equals 9. Then, transform into standard form. So, we have x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 9 equals 0. Then, we have x squared plus 4x. 4 minus 9, we have negative 5 equals 0. Then, factor this equation. So, we have x minus 1 times x plus 5 equals 0. Then, equate these factors. So, we have x minus 1 equals 0 and x plus 5 equals 0. Then, solve. So, we have x minus 1 equals 0. So, we have x equals positive 1. And here, x plus 5 equals 0. So, we have x equals negative 5. Then, let's check. So, let's substitute this value of x into the original equation. So we have x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. If our x is equals 1, so substitute. So we have 1 squared plus 4 times 1 minus 5 equals 0. Then 1 times 1, 1 plus 4 times 1, 4 minus 5 equals 0. 1 plus 4, 5 minus 5 equals 0. And if our x is equals negative 5, so let's substitute. So we have negative 5 squared plus 4 times negative 5 minus 5 equals 0. Negative 5 times negative 5, we have positive 25. Then 4 times negative 5, we have negative 20. Minus 5 equals 0. 25 minus 20, 5 minus 5 equals 0. Example number 3, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Since this equation is already in standard form, so let's factor. So we have x minus 2 times x minus 3 equals 0. Then, after that, equate these factors into 0. So we have x minus 2 equals 0 and x minus 3 equals 0. Then solve. So we have x minus 2 equals 0. Our x is equals positive 2. And x minus 3 equals 0. So our x is equals positive 3. Let's check. So we have our equation is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. And if our x is equals 2, so let's substitute. So we have 2 squared minus 5 times 2 plus 6 equals 0. Then, 2 times 2, so we have 4. Negative 5 times 2, we have negative 10 plus 6 equals 0. Then, 4 minus 10, we have negative 6 plus 6 equals 0. So, negative 6 plus 6 so equals 0. So, 0 equals 0. So, our answer is correct. So, let's continue to x equals 3. So, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. And our x is equals 3. So, substitute. So, we have 3 squared minus 5 times 3 plus 6 equals 0. 3 times 3, so we have 9. Negative 5 times 3, so we have negative 15. Plus 6 equals 0. 9 minus negative 15, so we have negative 6 plus 6 equals 0. So 0, 0. Bye everyone. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something.